So I've been looking up some of these laezel builds, and one of the ones that I think is going to be the most helpful, especially if we're going to be rotating laezel in place of Karlach and whatnot, especially for story and everything, um, is going to be a fighting build, and it's basically revolving around respecing the character, starting out, with withers and everything, paying like 100 gold or whatever to respect the character. So when we respect the character starting out, we're going to switch to basically keeping the same class of fighting style, but then switching it to defense instead of Great Weapon Master or whatever it is, because apparently the Great Weapon Master, I know it's supposed to give you like two dice rolls, and then it takes like the higher of the two, but on average, as far as mathematics, it's supposed to be like only a 1 point advantage overall. Whereas if you choose defense, it brings your armor class up by one automatically, which means it gives you a higher chance of the enemies missing or not dealing as much damage every single time. So it's more beneficial in the long run to do it that way. And then as far as the specs for the character, it said to start out with a strength at 16 and then use the +2 assign for that, basically giving it a total of 16. I think it's a 14 standard with the +2 assign. Dexterity 14, Constitution 16, but then give it the +1 bonus. Intelligence at 8, because she's going to be dumb like me. Wisdom at 10, and then Charisma at 10. And it's going to ask what skills you want to use and leave it with acrobatics, but then change whatever the second one is to perception, just so that she isn't like tripping over every fucking thing that you find out in the field. Like, she'll be able to perceive traps and whatnot. As far as what she actually unlocks at each level, level 2 she'll learn Action Surge, which gives her the ability to do an extra action, including an extra attack. So that's once per short rest. And then at level 3, give her the Battle Master skill, which will give her the superiority dice. The superiority dice will give you it's basically like a increased dice roll for each of these maneuvers that you want to choose. And the three maneuvers that the guy was recommending to choose was let's see, menacing attack, which makes your enemy more afraid of you and increases your chances of a critical hit or higher attack rates. Pushing attack, just in case fall damage and whatnot, it's always useful. And then riposte, which means if your enemy misses you, you automatically get to attack back, which is good because with the higher armor class from choosing defense as your fighting style, means the enemies are more likely going to miss you. At level 4, we're going to choose Great Weapon Master. Which is going to give us the ability to attack twice if we can land a critical. And that plus Action Surge gives us a total of a possible 3 hit attack in one go. So that's always useful. Level 5, we get extra attack unlocked just as a fighter. So that puts us at a 5 times possible attack if we've already got our short rest already saved up. Level 6, we have the option to choose another feat, but we're going to go with an ability improvement. So we're going to go +1 on strength and +1 on constitution. And level 7, we are going to unlock another, I don't know if it's a skill or whatever, but we'll unlock these a ton of different attacks. So the ones that he would recommend that we choose is precise attack, which is very keen, more likely to hit criticals, which is going to go great with our great weapons master because it gives us the option to hit again, and then disarm attack. So apparently the disarm attack for these fighters is not only at close proximity, but it's also at range. So if laezel is far away and then we have a big boss with some big weapon, she could pull out a crossbow, use a disarm attack from across the field, and automatically disarm that person, severely crippling them for anybody else. Level 8, we're going to use another ability improvement to go +2 on strength, maxing us out at 20. Level 9, we're going to unlock Indomitable, which gives us more superior dice rolls. Level 10, we will get another ability, which is just a static ability. It gives us the ability to roll our attacks on a d10 roll. And we're going to choose the ability Commanding Strike and Sweeping Attack. Sweeping Attack will hit multiple enemies in the area, and then Commanding Strike will also basically give the any allies in the area the ability to attack at the same time. Level 11, we're going to unlock 2 additional attacks, which is just insane. Stacked with everything else, puts us at a +6 as a possibility. It's not a guaranteed. And then at level 12, we can unlock the ability Savage Attacker, and that'll put us at every attack. There will be 2 dice rolls, and then we'll automatically go with the higher number. So putting laezel as this fighter build seems to be the best way to go if we're having to resort to using laezel. I don't like using laezel, and I know most of her story is pretty much done as far as we've seen, but if we have to, this is going to make her a really killer addition. It's going to put her right on par with Karlach, and I think we can spec her out with pretty much any weapon and armor class that we need, because these base stats will just cover the board on everything that we need. So that's pretty much it, babe. I know I'm kind of rambling and stuttering all over the place, but just wanted to give a little heads up on what I've been looking at, and I hope this helps you relax and helps you sleep tonight. Make sure to get some rest, and I love you. Good night.